Hi there, it's time to do a little honing. It's still September 29th. I made a shaving video earlier today. Right now what I'm going to do is to refresh the edge on this Koraat 14 2.0. This was a custom razor made for me by Ulrich. It has mammoth ivory scales, some beautiful file work on the edge, or sorry, on the spine. It's in the typical 14 2.0 profile. It's a full hollow. Let's see here. Here we go, full hollow. This razor still has the original edge that Ulrich put on it. It shaves terrifically. I know it has somewhere over 30 shaves on it. And it's probably the only razor that I have not put my own edge on. It will continue, as you can see from the shave test, from the packing peanut test. It still has a good edge, so we're not going to do too much other than refresh. I have a Koma slurry on my Nakayama Maruka Shohonyama stone, Japanese natural stone. My progression will be, or intends to be, a Koma slurry to redefine the apex with the bead blasted kasumi finish that's typical of Japanese natural stones. So I'll go with a Koma, then I'll go with a Tomo slurry that's reasonably thick, followed by a thinned out Como slurry, followed by a little probably soapy water on this stone, and I'm really intending to push this edge. Let's get going. These razors are amazing. I have enjoyed every shave I've had with this one. And there's been no real reason to refinish it, but I want to do it for tomorrow's shave. Tomorrow is September 30th, the end of my personal challenge month of using the same bore brush, different soaps and different straight razors every month. And I have a kind of a special shave planned. Also, our subreddit on Reddit has worked out a deal with Ulrich to make us a special group razor, which is in the same profile as the 14.20, but has special features that are specific to the group. You need to have been a active participating member of the group for a while. And the new razor relates to the group brush that we did, the group Zenith brush, the 31 millimeter brush that we did a couple years ago. That brush we call the More Bore. The Koraat razor being made for us is in the 14 2.0 profile, as I mentioned. So since the new brush is a 14, we're going to call that the Mortine to stay in keeping with the whole more theme. This is already graying up a little. moving slurry very well already. The coma slurry on this stone feels amazing. It's sort of a velvety feel. Today I watched one of Eric Cajun Blades videos. I think his feeling of cauticles is similar to my feeling for Janats. I really, I have had several cauticles. The one I have now is definitely a finish, more of a finished stone. And I have been working my way through. That's a relatively new stone to me, and I've been working my way into understanding it. The last edge I had off of it was absolutely phenomenal. So I can truly understand his love of cauticles. I like the feel of the Kasumi finish very much. And I have a lot of money invested in JNAT, so I kind of feel obligated to use them. All right, I think that's good. I'm doing the just push the slurry away, and it's coming up over the edge nicely. So let's put on, I'm gonna pause, clean this, put on a Tomo slurry, and I'll be back. Okay, just finished the Tomo slurry. Spun the stone so that I get a little bit of wear on this side of it. I'm going to move the slurry a little bit. There we go. Very happy with the way this is feeling. This is as velvety, maybe even more so than this Tomo slurry raised with the little DMT plate. Extra fine. Yeah, so I really enjoy watching Eric Hone. In a similar vein, Jacques at Dapper Shaves is really excellent. I like watching his use of natural stones. I don't think I've ever even seen him use a synthetic stone. For me, so much of my work is done with synthetic stones for speed and consistency that it's always, I mean, it looks to be about as fast as I am. I'm not real fast, but using whatever natural stone he chooses. He's pretty fast. All right, this is looking quite good. Feeling good. Make sure the whole edge is doing well, and it is. All right, I'm going to water this down a little bit. Starting to feel a little bit more of the surface abrasion than the abrasion from the slurry with this. I'm pushing a little bit off. I'm going to water it down just a little more. Getting sort of akin to water with a tiny amount of Tomo slurry here. Very, very thin. I'm going to draw this edge out. I'm definitely going to be pushing the edge to a level that's more pleasing for me, very sharp. I like edges that are sharper than most, but I'm counting on the Kasumi finish to continue to allow it to continue to be soft. Just all I'm doing now is seeing if I can detect I'm kind of watching the toe as it comes in this direction. My hand is, I'm sure, in the way. But that seems like it wants to have a little bit of work on it. I'm going to actually work the opposite side a little bit. There we go. All right. Now I'm seeing what I would like to see. Okay, now it's time for some soapy water. I'm going to clean and get things set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm once again using the hand soap. This soap has saponified coconut oil in it, and so I'm getting the lubrication benefit of both soap, the ingredients of typical ingredients of soap and of oil. So I really like this combination. Needs a little bit of water. I'm doing the push-pull thing. Pull, push, I should call it pull-push, I guess. So I'm getting the benefit of trailing edge strokes when I do this. Yeah. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Do a little of this to reinforce what I did on the Tomo slurry. Pulling the edge out does tend to make it a little toothy. There's a couple of ways of dealing with that. One is to simply strop it off, but my method is really just to do some rolling X strokes. Wow, this feels so. This feels on the stone. The stone with this amount of lubrication on it feels like glass, and like a very slippery glass. All right, I think I'm again using my normal practice. I want the razor to come off the stone extremely sharp. I want it to be in the push into. I want it to push into the cloud on the packing peanut, and then stropping will realign irregularities at the very apex, so it won't really. It does change the performance on the packing peanut, but if the shape of the apex is already good, then I don't have to really strop for sharpness. I don't have to depend on stropping to get a good test, and that's my approach to both sharpening knives and sharpening razors. Okay, let's clean this off. I think this is an older packing peanut, but let's see where we are. This is a dense packing peanut. It's just floating into the packing peanut, absolutely floating in. Maybe slightly. Let's try over here. Yeah, I'm gonna call that good. Okay, I'm gonna strop it, and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm done. I did 30 laps on a fire hose linen, and then 60 laps on the steer hide leather. You might wonder why so many laps, mainly because of the hardness of this steel. Ulrich tempers these things beautifully, but they're typically about HRC Rockwell hardness, about 65, which is very hard. And so I wanted to do the extra laps to do a little extra shaping with stropping to really get the edge as well formed as possible. Let's do a final test here. Here we have a fresh packing peanut. Very nice. Let's try another area. Very nice. Yeah, so I'm pretty thrilled with that. Thanks for staying with me. I always appreciate your watching these videos and all of your comments. I'll show you a microscope image of this razor right after the video. And I will see you in the shave tomorrow. Bye.